This episode of April and Jay Have No Ideas is brought to you by Wieners, because everybody likes a good hot dog.
Matching tattoo. Just looking for someone to get a matching tattoo with me. It's a misconnection because no one will commit to this. Hit that reply button if you want to get a matching tattoo. Your choice of what? And never speak again. Posted about 7 hours ago from the Jersey Shore. Hi, I'm April.
And I'm Jay.
And we have no ideas. Wow.
Sorry, I thought it was gonna sneeze. I'm sorry.
We need to probably cut that awkward bit of silence there.
No, it's staying in there.
Oh, Jesus.
So how was your week?
Terrible.
Oh.
Wow, way to start the episode.
I...
Jesus Christ. My week has been a week from hell. Without going into too much because we really don't know much yet. One of my dogs is very sick and it's not good, and we'll know more next month when there's more blood tests done, but It's looking pretty bad. So
yeah, that's always pretty crappy.
My week has been really, really shitty. How was your week?
It was nothing eventful. For some reason I've been exhausted lately. I don't know why. So it's just been days of exhaustion. I get home and just go straight to bed. I had a migraine every day this week. So it wasn't all a barrel of laughs either, I suppose. By the time I finally got the podcast episode posted, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So, other than that, it's been okay. There was quite a few things in the news this week.
Okay.
That I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you have any little tidbits that you have that you want to talk about.
I'm sure there's things that will overlap.
Okay.
But I will say I'm still in the middle of unpacking because we moved a couple weeks ago, and because of the hellscape that this week has been, I haven't done anything. I've just been coming home from work and sitting with my dogs. But today I got a little bit of motivation and started unpacking my office as best I could. We have the house is configured kind of weird, and there's a closet in our bedroom, but we have such a massive bed that we really can only fit a dresser in our bedroom. And I have a lot of clothes, so I took over the closet in our bedroom. And my husband was going to take over the closet upstairs in what is to be my office. And the reason that it's in that room is because the room that his office is in doesn't have a closet. And his office is the more manly colored. It's like orange and blue or yellow and blue, something like that. Whereas my office is purple and pink.
Oh, there you go.
Because my landlord's daughters lived in that room.
Ah, gotcha.
His son lived in the other room. But my husband has completely taken over both rooms. There are boxes or bins and bins and bins of his clothing just strewn about. So I'm slowly starting to take it back. And so I went and started unpacking the many, 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 many boxes of books I have. And trying to find places, I have 2 bookcases, but trying to strategically hide certain books has been a challenge. So he who must not be named, one year for my birthday, decided it would be really funny to buy me 5 different gay erotica books
I just want to point out that you said that in kind of a judgy tone.
No,
All
it's
right.
it's not judgy. Not at
All
all.
right.
It was probably one of the best pranks that's ever been played. But
To which you decided to pass it on.
to which I decided to pass it on. Yes, yes.
That's what I was getting at. I thought you sounded a little judgy, and I was like, you literally did that.
No. The funny thing is that same year, because our birthdays were 2 months apart, his is the same month as yours. We had seen each other for his spring break, and I had also bought him gay erotica, thinking that I was going to be the victor here, only to get way more than he bought, including the joy of gay sex. I don't know what I'll ever do with the joy of gay sex, but it is on my bookshelf. But trying to hide it so that the casual person that comes into my office and sees it, I don't have to have a conversation about why I have multiple volumes of
Gotcha.
gay erotica.
You could literally just put them binding in, right?
But then that gets more questions. Because it's like, well, what are these? Why are they, you know?
You just say, oh, they were a prank present from a. Oh, anyway.
Yeah.
I would just tell the truth.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's surprising that that's what he bought you, though.
Not really.
I mean, it kind of surprises me.
Not if you knew our relationship.
I guess.
Like I said, he won. He won that year.
If I had to guess, that wouldn't be my first guess. Let's put it that way.
He bought me other books as well that, were things that I have read.
For example, just genre. You could just give me genre.
Mystery.
Okay, that's kind of where I would have thought. Yeah.
Yeah, this was just like I said. This was a, and I'm trying to think. No. That year he didn't. He got me tickets to something and the gay erotica. That's what it was.
Huh.
Yeah.
Still very surprising.
It's really not. I'm telling you right now, it's not surprising at all.
Just it wasn't what I was thinking.
Okay, but yeah. So, and I don't have the heart to get rid of them only because I love books, so I will keep them even though they're attached to that memory of that friendship that is no longer because he's an asshole.
On a side note, the reason I was pushing that so hard was because I had a joke, but you didn't play into it, so I didn't get to say it.
What? That it's surprising?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what's the joke?
I was waiting for you to say, well, why? What kind of book did you think he would buy me? And my response was going to be, I don't know, a book of ghost stories.
Oh, you're a dick. That's really, really a dick thing to say.
Technically, I didn't say it, though, so you can't get mad at me.
True, but... Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be one of those nights.
Well, speaking of hellscapes, it brings me into my first news story. Have you had a chance to check out the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina yet on Netflix?
No, I haven't.
Are you planning on it?
I am.
Don't get invested.
Why? Did it get canceled?
It might be getting canceled.
Why?
So,
because of the Church of Satan?
Yes. Did you hear the whole story? So, in one of the episodes, there's I don't even know how you say this, a Baphomet statue. It's like a goat man.
Okay.
Statue. It appeared in the episode, and they're being sued by a satanic temple out of Salem, Massachusetts, because apparently they're seeking $50 million for copyright infringement because the statue was used as a central focal point of the school associated with evil, cannibalism, and possibly murder. Is injurious to their business.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Because apparently the statue is forget what they said. Basically, that's not what the statue has to do with at all.
Apparently,
So,
Netflix is already working on season 2.
well, there'd be, like I said, they're suing them for 50 million. I don't know what's going to happen. I keep hearing possibility of Sabrina being pulled from Netflix. I don't know. I think the whole thing is stupid.
That's
Um,
ridiculous.
so I don't know what they're going to do about it, but apparently it's because the statue is let's see, the goats. Historically, the androgynous deity has been depicted with a goat's head on a female body, but the Satanic Temple created the statue having a male chest called Baphomet with children. The statue has gathered attention because the temple originally built it to donate to Oklahoma City to be near another donated statue about the Ten Commandments. So basically, I guess they designed this statue, and it's the Netflix show is giving it a bad name, and they are very, very similar.
This
Like they're almost identical.
I'm looking at a Guardian article. They said that the Satanic Temple's co-founder said the statue of Baphomet, which the group funded via a crowdfunding campaign, and currently stands in Detroit, was being denigrated by a similar monument, which is worshipped by characters in the show. How fucking stupid!
You're a Satanic Temple, dude. Dudes and dudettes. Yeah,
Well,
corny.
because Satanism is actually not what most people think.
Right. It's not like we must murder, we must kill. It's actually like just it's more about
Personal responsibility.
personal responsibility and freedom to act, but being held responsible for your actions.
Yeah.
It's funny. You ever watch Silicon Valley on HBO?
I watched the first season.
I think during the first season, what's his name? Guilfoyle is a Satanist, and he goes to his church, but they're all like, it's really funny. It's the same, like you said. It's not evil at all. They're all just like, "Hail Satan," and then they're like, "All right, so on the agenda this week, we're gonna have a fundraiser for blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
But so yeah, so that's pretty corny.
That's ridiculous.
Just people getting their panties in a twist.
I really, really hate that. Like, that really makes me mad.
So something else funny but not funny. So obviously we're all aware about these horrible forest fires in California.
Yep.
So my wife and I were having a conversation about it, and I'm going to be completely honest about my stance on it and the way I was talking about it. So, we were talking about it, and I was like, I don't feel bad. And she's like, what do you mean you don't feel bad? I'm like, these people can buy themselves new houses, and I get it. That's after thinking about it, I'm like, well, listen, anybody's memories are just being destroyed. Like, that sucks.
Absolutely.
But like I said, we were having a heated conversation about it, and I was kind of like, meh. Once she kind of said that, I was, I realized, I'm like, yeah, that's true. People are people, and it doesn't matter how much money you have, and if you can replace your stuff readily, really quickly, it still sucks. And I agree with that. I think I think it all started because we were talking about something, and it was like Kardashians or something, and I was like, oh God, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So needless to say, I was kind of like all whatever about it. And then we're in the car, and my wife's like, oh my God, I was just reading the story about the wildfires. Apparently the town that they fill Westworld in burned down. And I immediately was like, oh my God, that's terrible. Oh my. She's like, really? I'm like, what? She goes, that's the complete opposite of what you said before. It wasn't until a show from HBO set burned down that now you care. I'm like, well, yeah, of course, because now the season's going to be late and they're going to have to rebuild, and she just like couldn't get over it. She thought that was pretty funny.
Yes, I was aware that their set burned down.
But yeah, apparently the Paramount Ranch, it's been used in like numerous films, television, TV shows since like the 1920s. Burned down, which sucks. I mean, like I said, it all sucks. It all sucks. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It's still memories and personal possessions. And for me to say otherwise is terrible. Um, but yeah, no, that really sucks. It just was funny the way she was talking about it. And she's like, "What? We were just talking about this earlier, and you said you didn't care. Now because your show is going to be delayed." I'm like, "Yeah, well, yeah, I like that show. It's really good." So. So yeah, there's that. So I have a question for you. Did you see that Fantastic Beasts got a Rotten Tomato score?
No, I've like I said, I've been kind of living under a rock this week.
So they got their Rotten Tomato score,
Okay.
and it's a 57.
Oof.
And the basic critics' consensus was it has glimmers of the magic familiar to Harry Potter fans, but the story spell isn't as strong as earlier installments.
You know what though? I'm going to reserve judgment because a lot of people didn't like the first Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think because it's not the characters everybody knows and loves. It's like,
yeah.
it's all these different characters. I mean, surprisingly, and all of it, the Johnny Depp nonsense has died down. But surprisingly, that wasn't really mentioned at all in some of the reviews that I read. As a matter of fact, a lot of the reviews were very positive about his performance. I guess he gives a really good performance.
Oh, what a shock! He's a great asshole.
You mean actor? I think you meant to say actor.
No. I think I was pretty clear.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you meant actor, but I'll let it go. So yeah, I think it's gonna be good. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna see it on Thursday night.
Is it this Thursday it comes out?
Yeah, it does. I'll have to see what my day looks like and whatnot, because I don't really know if I'll want to leave my dogs or not.
Yeah, I hear you. So a lot of good movies coming out this holiday season. I'm really looking forward to that Spider-Man movie. Like, the more I see about it, the more it looks amazing. No pun intended. And Aquaman's still looking pretty good. Did you see... So you didn't see Bohemian Rhapsody yet?
No, I have not.
It got a 62% on Rotten Tomatoes. I was really surprised.
Yeah, I'll probably end up just waiting. I still haven't seen A Star Is Born.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I heard a lot of rumblings and bitching about Bohemian Rhapsody, but nothing like in particular, so I'm not sure what the deal with that is.
Yeah, I'll probably end up waiting till it comes out. On.
I really think I was thinking about that. I really think I want to see it in the theater, though.
I do, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I mean, it's making good money. My $12 isn't gonna make or break it. I do want to see it, but at the same time, I've got so much going on right now that I just have to like cruise through to Christmas break, and then hopefully things will hopefully calm down a little bit.
What do you think about the fact that they're re-releasing Deadpool with a new name and a new rating?
I don't know what the deal is.
So I think part of it is just them wanting to make more money and wanting to release it to a bigger demographic.
Okay.
So they changed a bit, though. So first of all, the new title is called Once Upon a Deadpool.
Yep.
It will be an alternative cut to Deadpool 2 with a new framing device, a la The Princess Bride, complete with Fred Savage. So the beginning of the movie is going to start out with a full-grown Fred Savage in his bed wearing the same shirt from The Princess Bride, and then Deadpool telling him the story.
Okay.
And that's the way they're doing it.
Okay.
So it's kind of the same movie, and it's kind of not.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
Huh.
I mean, what do you think about that? What do you think about bringing a movie back
Well,
in general, but then bringing it back with a lower rating to allow more people to see it, even though most people probably freaking showed their kids anyway?
because isn't Deadpool? It's out on. I mean, Deadpool 2 is already out on DVD, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Um, I think it will help. Because making it PG-13. Well, here's the thing. So in doing this, they may be able to make a play for Oscar contention.
Yeah.
And really, they could make 2 plays for Oscar contention because technically it's 2 different movies.
That's true. Did you see that Marvel is pushing Infinity War for 11 different categories?
No.
Or Disney, rather, is pushing. Yeah, they're pushing through into the Oscar race. They're trying to push it in 11 different categories.
Interesting.
I don't know what they all are, but
all I know is
crazy.
that Lady Gaga is probably going to win an Oscar.
Lady Gaga. Oh, boy.
I don't know why you shake your head at me. It's not like...
That's not the way you say it.
I know that's not the way you say it, but it's so much funnier when you refer to her as Lady Gaga.
Oh, can we talk about another movie that's coming out? I don't know how interested you are in it. Did you see the first Wreck-It Ralph?
Yes.
Huge fan?
Yes.
So, obviously, the next one's coming out very soon.
Like, next week?
December. No. December.
Oh, it's December?
December 12th, I think.
Oh, okay.
So I was reading a story about it, and part of the story was talking about the voice cast.
Okay.
Number one, aside from bringing Vin Diesel back to play Baby Groot, Anthony Daniels, who will be voicing C-3PO.
Really?
Tim Allen, who will be voicing Buzz Lightyear. I can go on, but mainly I want to point out that there is a scene that we've seen in the trailer with a shit ton of Disney princesses, like all of them.
Most of the original voices?
Yeah, like 99% of them. Like Mulan, the woman who did the voice for Mulan, Belle, Rapunzel, Elsa, Merida, Jasmine, like all of them.
You know who did the voice of Mulan, right?
Yeah, Ming-Na Wen.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But, like, all of them.
That's awesome.
Like, it's insane.
Probably not Snow White, because I'm pretty sure she's long dead.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I forget the woman's name, but I think she's done the voice for different things now. She's like the new voice of Snow White, basically.
Okay. Same with, like, Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella.
Yeah. But, like, the chick who voiced Moana, like, everybody. Like, awesome. Just fantastic. So good. So I'm looking forward to that movie.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Although I still haven't seen Incredibles 2, even though, like...
Oh, that was so good, too.
I know. The summer got away from me. So what else you got?
Let's see. So they announced the official name for the Disney streaming service. I don't know if you saw that.
Yes, like Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. And they officially announced the Marvel's Loki and Scarlet Witch series.
Mm-hmm.
There was one thing about those that I did not realize that makes me extremely excited.
What?
They're not animated. They're live action.
I would have imagined so. I didn't think that they were going to be animated.
Oh yeah, I was assuming they were going to be animated. No, they're live action, and Tom Hiddleston is signed on to star in the series.
Good.
Like he's playing himself on a series.
Oh,
not himself.
I'm
Sorry,
glad.
not himself.
I'm very glad about that.
So that's fantastic. So that probably says that he actually died in Infinity War.
Why?
Because I doubt he's going to be in the movies and doing a TV series.
Yeah, but seeing as though this
Well,
is
let's put
gonna
it this way. I can't see him continuing to make the movies and continuing the TV series. I can see maybe him coming back for one more role in this movie, and then he'd be done because he'd switch over to the TV series.
Yes, yes.
I don't see him doing both at the same time. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
So I have a feeling he is really gone, but I think he'll be in Infinity War because from what we understand, they're going to be going all over time. So I think he'll be reprising his role in past scenes that he's played before.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the way I think it's going to work. But yeah, no, super excited about that. Yeah, I had no idea. I don't know why I assumed they were going to be animated. But that's fantastic. But we know that, so far we know that the projects that were confirmed up to this point were they're doing new movies. The Lady and the Tramp, The Paper Magician, Stargirl, and Togo. Let's see. Other projects that have been confirmed so far. Defenders is currently still on Netflix, and they think it's going to stay there. Any rated R content is reportedly going to Hulu instead of the Disney streaming service.
Okay.
I think it's kind of corny, but whatever. They are hoping to generate 4 to 5 original movies and 5 television series over the course of the first year. Other projects they have in development right now are Three Men and a Baby, Sword in the Stone, and Timmy Failure. I don't know what Timmy Failure is.
No, wait, go back. They're redoing Three Men and a Baby?
That's what it says.
Fuck that noise. That is one of the worst movies of the 1980s. And they're gonna redo it.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you.
I'd like a Sword in the Stone live action. I think that'd be pretty cool.
That would be awesome. Who would you cast?
So as the kid,
Yep.
Totally, I would cast either Taron Egerton.
That's who I was thinking, but I think because he's playing Robin Hood, it's too close.
Or Tommy Boy. If he could take a break from Spider-Man.
Huh. It's also an extreme age difference.
What do you mean?
Well, Taron Egerton is
Oh yeah.
a bit
But the kid
older than Tom Holland.
But the kid is young in the story. I mean, how old is he supposed to be in the story?
Oh God, I don't.
I mean, he's a kid.
Yeah,
if you look
that's
back
why.
in the pictures,
That's why I'm thinking like Taron Egerton might be a little bit too old.
Yeah, it might be too old. So let's see. If we had to Dreamcast this, because I love that movie. Such a good movie. So I'll give you the characters, and we'll go to.
Orphan child Arthur.
Well, yeah. Yeah, he's supposed to be Arthur.
Let's see.
So we got Merlin. Who would you cast as Merlin? Now remember the Merlin from this movie, though.
Yeah, I haven't seen Sword in the Stone in probably since I was a little kid.
He's got that big long white beard and the blue cloak, and he's like.
All right, hold on.
I will skip ahead real quick.
Okay. So Merlin, I want to say, so he's old. So you know what? He's got a pudgy face. He's kind of short. Maybe
I don't think he has a pudgy face.
He's a little bit of a pudgy face.
No, he's got like a real thin face.
Not in the images I'm looking at here. Um, let's come back to that one. I gotta think.
Okay. I got one for Madam Mim. You remember Madam Mim?
No.
She's the old witch.
Okay.
She's like the real chubby old witch.
Yep,
She turns into a dragon at one point.
Yep.
She turns into a crocodile at one point.
Okay.
Totally Melissa McCarthy.
Yes. Absolutely. Who do you cast though for the skinny version?
What do you mean the skinny version?
She shapeshifts, and at one point she's like thin, with long purple hair.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm looking at screenshots of the movie right now.
CGI.
Okay. Okay. I can, yeah, Melissa McCarthy would be a great casting for that.
What about Archimedes the owl?
So we're doing a voice for that one. Um,
Throw caution to the wind. Do Bradley Cooper doing the exact same voice for Rocket?
you know what I need to do is I need to look and see. Let me get the IMDb for this because I need to like I said, it has been. I can't tell you the last time I saw that movie, but I was probably a small child. So let's see. So back to Merlin, I would say, well, Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart. I mean, those are like the typical old white guys. So I'm trying to I kind of want to go outside the box for that one. So I think they're calling it something different also. I think they're calling it The Kid That Would Be King.
No, that's a different movie that's coming out.
Oh, is it? So let's see. So who would I put as, let's see, old famous white actors?
Really?
Oh yeah.
Come on.
What? That's what I need to do. I need to Ah. Okay. Okay, I got it. I would do like Christopher Walken.
No way.
Yes. Or Alec Baldwin.
No.
No?
Needs to be sillier.
Sillier. That's why I said Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken would be... He would be great.
Mm-mm. He's too out there.
Who would you cast?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Or, okay, Sean Connery.
Isn't Sean Connery dead at this point?
No.
He's just retired from acting.
All right.
God, you know what would be amazing if he wasn't like so old at this point, and he probably wouldn't be able to do it.
Oh.
But Mel Brooks, I just don't think he's got the stamina to do something like that anymore.
Okay. I'm going Christopher Walken. I think he'd be good. For the kid, I'm trying to think who could even play the kid. The kid that, okay, he's like seriously like pretty old but still looks young. Is the kid from Game of Thrones, Thomas Sangster Brody. He's got a very youthful face. and can still play a child even though he's like 30.
What about Gary Oldman?
To play Merlin?
Yeah.
I could see it.
Or Bryan Cranston. Ooh, Bryan Cranston would be good.
Oh, for the owl, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got?
What about Kelsey Grammer as Merlin?
I don't like Kelsey Grammer. He's a garbage human.
What about
Allegedly.
Jeff Goldblum?
Well, Jeff Goldblum could do everything, so I would like to see Jeff Goldblum play all of the roles.
Nicolas Cage.
You know, he popped up on my screen and I thought about it, but he's just too out there.
Stanley Tucci wouldn't be bad.
Neither would Paul Giamatti.
Steve Carell?
As Merlin?
Yeah.
Now you're just talking crazy. Actually, no, that's not true, because he's all gray now. He could probably do it.
Would you just ignore continuity and make it Ian McKellen?
Ugh.
Just ignore continuity altogether.
Why would that ignore continuity?
Well, these Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Can't really play two of the same type of wizard, but
does
whatever.
Does he have to be a white guy?
I don't know. Of course not.
Ben Kingsley would probably be a good Merlin also, and he could play silly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He did it with the mandolin, or the mandarin.
We'll see.
What about Tim Curry?
Have you seen him lately? I don't think he's up to it.
True.
Makes me sad.
Yeah. Okay, moving on.
Trying to see if I had anything else. I almost went and started my DC Universe trial this week.
Yeah.
To watch Titans, but I think I'm still gonna wait a little while longer. It's getting great reviews.
Yeah.
Like really great reviews. I'm really looking forward to it.
I'll probably watch. Well, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out if there's a way to cut the cord.
So I was looking at that this week, like with the Roku TV, you can get everything. Like I was going through streaming channels. That's what I was doing. The CW has a streaming channel on my TV, which is cool. And like I thought, you don't even have to have a cable to get CW. I know you told me that.
Yes.
But just to confirm, like you don't even have to have freaking cable. So like everything's there as a streaming channel. ABC has a streaming channel. AMC has a streaming channel. Like everything's got a streaming channel.
But I think you have to have cable for some of them, or you can only watch the most recent episode.
Which is fine. Or let's say you have to get a specific service for a specific show. Like let's say AMC, you had to pay for them. You pay for them for a season. As soon as Walking Dead's over, you cancel it again.
Well, see,
they don't lock you in for a year usually.
I guess. I don't know. I still need to. I still need to do a little bit more research, because my DVR randomly stops recording things. So it didn't record this week's Supernatural, so we had to watch it on demand. It didn't record.
That's probably because even your DVR is like, she's not gonna watch this shit. Fuck it.
That's stuff we do watch though. It didn't record. It didn't record what?
I know. I was kidding. That was the joke.
What? Because
the joke is you're not caught up on things and your DVR realizes it. Never mind. Keep going.
That's a show that I'm caught up on though. So it should have yes, I'm not caught up
too.
on Arrow because it didn't record 2 weeks ago. So we just haven't watched 2 weeks ago. Or this week, but we watch Supernatural religiously.
What do you think? Well, we'll get back to that because I want to ask you what you think about this season
of Supernatural.
Yeah, but you can finish what you were saying.
So I mean,
unless you're finished.
Yeah, it's just been randomly like stopping recording things, which is super annoying, weird. And it seems to just be the CW for the most part that it doesn't want to record.
Yeah.
So this season. I don't know. I like it, but at the same time, And I like that they've brought Bobby back, just a different iteration of Bobby, because he was one of my favorites, and I cried the multiple times they killed him off.
I think for the season finale, just for the season finale, they should bring back Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I don't want a whole season of him. I just want one episode.
They talk about it, I think quite a bit. And they had that nice homage to him a couple seasons ago with the barbed wire baseball bat.
Yeah.
Which I thought was hilarious.
I know exactly how that show needs to end, by the way. I've put a lot of thought into this.
Okay.
I think the show needs to end literally with them old age, finally dying. And, like, Heaven's like, fuck it, all right. And they let him in, and you see, like, a whole bunch of people. I think that's how that has to die. How that has to go down.
See, I don't like the whole fuck it thing because they're good people. When it comes down to it,
I know, yeah.
They're good. And the fact that the Angels are such dicks and Chuck is on permanent vacation, it's not their fault that they were dragged into this nonsense and they're the perfect vessels for what?
What if the show ended, right? Where Chuck comes back and is like, you know what? I'm done. I've been on vacation. This is fucking great. I'll tell you what. You two take over fucking running shit. One of you can run up here and one of you can run down there. And they like fucking team up to just run all of it.
That would be amazing.
Right?
That would be the best ending of the show ever.
Like Sam runs heaven and Dean runs hell.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, Sam. I would definitely have Sam running heaven.
Even though Dean is the vessel for Michael and Sam is the vessel for Lucifer?
Oh, that's right. But either way.
Which they've both now said yes to.
And I just think it would be funny to see both of them like just sitting in a diner or something. Like, yeah, these fuck guys are fucking assholes.
That would be the greatest ending. That would be fantastic.
I think I need to write them a letter.
If one of the Winchesters became the devil and one of the Winchesters was God. Not
even like the devil and God, just like, you know what I mean? Like, don't even classify them as that, because I don't want to. I want to make certain that it's not like, okay, you're evil and you're good. Like, all right, you two are so good at this that you two fucking run shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, and they don't even like necessarily run it from hell. They run it from the fucking bunker.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be fucking amazing. They give Cass his powers back. They figure out a way to bring back fucking Crowley, and the four of them fucking tear shit up.
Cass has his powers back.
Oh, that's right, he does.
It's Jack who needs the recharge.
That's right, that's right.
Which, by the way, I love Jack.
Yeah, no, he's a good character. I thought I was gonna hate it, but I like the character.
Yeah, he's a great character.
But yeah, just like the five of them, tearing shit up for eternity.
Yeah, I like that.
Fucking fantastic. Like no matter what, you cannot get rid of them.
Yeah, I like that. And I miss Crowley.
I don't think he's ever coming back. I don't know.
No. When they killed him off, he wrote this really nice farewell letter to the fans and whatnot. And that was how we were like, oh, I guess he's really dead, because up until that point, there was still hope that he might have survived, just because everybody else was kind of keeping quiet. And then,
I think it'll be one of those things where maybe he might come back as a cameo for something, but yeah, he's not going to come back as regular rotation.
Yeah. Oh no. So you got anything else before we get into
I did have something else, and I feel bad because now I forgot what it was. I thought maybe it was about remakes again.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess if I think of it, we can come back to it.
I'm looking baby remake. Because I'm wondering if they've already got a casting
for
that terrible 3 Men and a Baby remake.
Oh yeah.
I'm not seeing anything. But this has been in the works since 2010.
Has it really?
Yeah. God, there was Ted Danson as Merlin.
Yeah, that could be pretty good.
Okay. So let's go on to a new segment. So I was thinking about how maybe we incorporate our listeners asking us questions that they need advice to. But for now, since we don't have any of those, I looked up some questions that people wanted advice for, and we can give our own responses.
Like a Dear Abby of dysfunctional advice?
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay.
So, Dig.com went through advice columns and pulled out some questions, and their experts answered them. But we're not even going to go into what their experts say. We're just gonna give our own expertise.
Okay.
So the first one: should I disappear from my daughter's life after she didn't name her baby after me? A couple months ago.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not gonna go through. These are all long, so I'm not going to go through like the whole thing. But my daughter gave birth to a baby girl. I was happy until I learned her name. The baby's first name is Lovely, honors her father's side of the family. The baby's last name is my son-in-law's surname, but the baby was given two middle names, a male ethnic version of my late husband's name, and his last name. My family and I were totally left out. I was a loving and devoted mother to her and hoped she would realize that, especially after she had a child of her own. So, do I ghost my child because she didn't name her baby after me?
Well, first of all, I'm going to say that everybody knows if you want somebody to name their child after you, you need to make a bet.
What?
You need to make a bet. Like if I win this bet, then you have to name your first kid. Like that's how you do it. So no, you don't. You don't ghost her. That's your fucking fault, there, Nancy. Listen, Linda. You fucked up.
So here's the thing. Like it's. You don't often name girls after like. It's. I always thought the naming convention was weird. Like men name. People name their children after themselves, like men. Like, there's always, like, a second or a third or junior or whatever. Women don't really do that. And also, depending upon your religion, hey, maybe you shouldn't name your child after somebody that's still living. Because isn't, like, in the Jewish faith, that's bad luck to name your child after somebody who's alive?
I am honored that you're asking me. However, I have no fucking idea.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that that's the case.
I'm not overly invested in my in my God-given religion.
But also, what if you have a really horrible name?
I mean,
like, are you gonna saddle you want your grandchild saddled with a shitty ass name?
Apparently.
And also, like, fuck you. No. You ghost your daughter because she didn't name her child after you. You're a shithead.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you fucked up. If you wanted it that bad, you would have put something in place. Got to plan ahead. Plan ahead, people.
Okay, the next one. Should I accept money from my roommate's parents as a reward for being her friend?
You ready? You ready for me to answer? I can immediately tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
Fuck yeah, because parents know their children better than anybody else on the planet, and it sounds like that kid is a douchebag. So if they feel that they need to pay somebody for being their friend, you take that fucking money.
I'm a struggling college student up to my ears in loans and am estranged from my family. I'm gay and atheist. They're deeply Catholic. I have roomed with Natalie since freshman year. She has mental issues.
Oh, now I feel like why did you get an answer before you read the fucking article? God damn it. Now I look like a douchebag.
Hold on. I am very, very tempted to take the money. Natalie comes from serious old world money. Like yearly vacations to the family home in the Alps kind of money. I also know it will kill Natalie to think her parents bought a friend for her. What should I do?
I'm not answering now because I feel like a douchebag. You fucking purposely didn't read the rest of the fucking article.
I was about to start reading the article and you're like, no, wait, hold on. Let me answer that before you...
Gave me a chance to be a fucking douche nozzle and then fucking finished it off.
Okay. No.
You don't take the money if she's got mental disabilities.
Not disabilities, mental problems. She's like in therapy and shit.
Oh, I don't feel like a douchebag then. So she's fucking psycho. Whatever.
Yeah,
Then I go back to my earlier statement. Parents know their kids better than anybody else. And if they feel like they got to pay somebody to keep being the kid's friend, then you take that fucking money.
Okay. Let's see. Should I tell my coworkers that the tab I had open in my screen share was an advice column, not porn? Today I was sharing my screen during a weekly meeting with a large group. I realized about 20 minutes into the meeting that I had other tabs open in the given window, one of which had the headline, "What to Do with Nudes." The site was actually an advice column, but obviously my coworkers have no idea of knowing that. How bad is this?
I mean, fuck it, who cares?
Why?
They can't fire you.
They can if it's on a work computer.
I mean, depends on what the work what the hell's the word I'm looking for? What the work rules are.
True.
And if anything, they could ask her to look at what's on the tab, and then when they realize it's just an advice column, she probably wouldn't get in trouble. I just say I don't care. Who cares what they fucking think?
Okay, here's a weird one. Is my husband trying to trigger my migraines to satisfy his fetish? I have had migraines since the age of 21, and my husband knew it well since him and me met. There's two things that I suspect he's actively trying to trigger my migraine. There's a folder in my husband's computer named Headache. It's full of women having a headache. I questioned why. He denied it at first and later admitted it, and the reason is that he thinks women in headaches look great. Yeah. Maybe.
So let me get this straight. There are people out there who get off on women having headaches. Is that what this article is about?
Yeah.
I think this woman should. I think she should worry less about what her husband thinks and learn not to write him and me in a sentence.
Wait. I find out. I don't think this person's first language is English. If you read the whole thing, that he may try to get me into some of my known migraine triggers recently. He makes me certain kinds of food and a lot of caffeine that end up as a terrible migraine. He asks me about my menstruation period. This is definitely not a native English speaker. He even disturbed my sleep with a strong flashlight twice a week to trigger a migraine attack.
This guy's a fucking psycho.
Hold on. After these successful attempts, he would become much more attentive and even request sex to relieve my pain. What should I do?
Call the fucking loony bin because you have a sexual deviant as a husband. Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
So, I think it's kind of funny that he's on to the sex relieving headache thing. Because the myth that women having headaches to get out of sex when actually orgasm is actually a way to fix a headache. But he's a lunatic. Girl, you in danger.
Girl, you in danger. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, get the fuck out of there because that dude's fucking psycho.
Wow, that's insane. Call
the police.
Girl, you in danger. Let's see. Am I justified in being furious that my neighbors came to the open house for the home I'm selling? Today, the realtor held an open house. I learned that many of the attendees were neighbors, people with no intention of moving who don't even know people in the market. I feel violated by this gross invasion of privacy, sleeping through my children's rooms and poking through my closets. One had the nerve to ask for the contractor who renovated my master bath. I'm furious. Am I wrong to feel this way?
Get the fuck over it. You're moving out. Who cares?
Yeah, that's when people have open houses. A lot of times, the neighbors come.
Fuck, if my neighbors had an open house, I'd be in their fucking house looking around too.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to know. I want to know what their house looks like compared to mine. I want to know.
And I love that she was pissed off that they asked about who the contractor was that renovated their bathroom. No, they want to fucking get their bathroom renovated and don't want to get fucked.
Yeah, take it as a compliment. They liked your house.
Douchebag.
Wow.
You're a douchebag. Stop writing to advice columns. That's my advice.
Okay.
Your neighbors probably want you out of the fucking neighborhood.
I don't know why you're why didn't my 15-year-old granddaughter thank me for making her a homemade Valentine?
Don't even read the rest of it. I'm going to answer this right now. She's fucking 15, all right? Jesus Christ.
No. Not only that, sent her two granddaughters, ages 15 and 20, Valentine's cards with cash gifts, and spent time to make a card for the 15-year-old, with about 20 pictures of her from the time she was a baby till now. I taped a $50 bill to the card because she told me at Christmas she likes instant gratification. These children never acknowledge my gifts, nor do their parents require them to. Okay, well then stop sending them nice gifts, Granny.
Oh, okay. I'm going to reiterate. One, she's fucking 15. She probably doesn't fucking give a shit, and teenagers are rude-ass bitches. And two, sounds like her parents are douchebags too, so there you go. You obviously didn't raise your child right if your child is not going to acknowledge, Yeah. Yeah, why don't you look in the mirror there, Granny? Fucking whiny Q-tip.
Let's see. How can I keep my neighbors from seeing me swimming nude when they're jumping on their trampoline? Not reading any more of this. I don't know. Maybe don't swim in the nude? Put up a taller fence?
Stop going to the gym. Eventually they won't want to jump on the trampoline anymore. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. That one went to Dear Abby. And Dear Abby said finding a tan through swimsuit. Then she points out that sunbathing without sunscreen causes skin cancer. Okay.
Good job, Abby. Good job, Abby.
Let's see. Some of these are
Give us one more good one.
I gotta find one more good one because there's a bunch that are interesting. Let's see. How can I get my law school classmate to stop picking cat hair off of me without asking?
I tell a story like this?
You did tell this story.
Oh. I wonder if it's the same person.
No, this is a guy. This is a guy.
There's no way she went on to be a lawyer. No way.
No. She has the same profession as your wife and me and many other.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. I've repeatedly told her to stop, that I don't care if there's cat hair, that I like it just fine, and that maybe I want to take my babies with me all day. Her response is, it bothers me.
Okay, so this is my advice. I'm dead serious about this. I would say, first thing you want to do is make some friends. Second thing you want to do is maybe get rid of the cats and buy a dog. And third would be move out of your parents' basement.
Okay, this person's a law student, so they're probably...
Because it sounds like you're a sheltered weirdo. And if your biggest concern is wanting to take your babies with you all day, I think you need to branch out a little bit.
Well, I think this is more of just a... Oh, no, this is a woman. Holy shit, this is a woman. After being a cat mom for 10 years, I've come to terms with it. It's just a matter of they don't want it to be touched. Like, stop invading my personal space. I think I don't know. Oh, this is what I was looking for. So here's one last one.
All right.
Can I ask my daughter-in-law to return a ring I gave her so I can give it to her niece as a promise ring? Now I'm going to read this one because you need to see the level of insanity. My youngest son and daughter-in-law were very close with me until several years ago. I have no idea what happened between us, but they became very distant. When my son told me they were getting engaged, I said I would love it if they would accept the engagement ring that I received from my grandfather when I was 18. When they officially announced their engagement, I noticed she was wearing a different ring. I asked my son why he didn't give her my ring. He said that she simply wanted her own. Well, 8 years later, I've never seen her wear it. I've asked about it a few times. My son asked me to leave it alone. My oldest son and his wife are blessed with 5 boys and 1 girl. My princess granddaughter has just turned 13, and she's going to her first cotillion ball. I would love for this child's father to give the ring to her as a promise ring to stay a virgin until she gets married, when another man would put another ring on her finger. Of course, if I ever saw my daughter-in-law wearing the ring, I wouldn't ask for it back. Can you help me ask for it back?
I just asked for that shit back.
No.
Listen, what?
No! That was a gift. It was a gift.
An expensive gift with a meaning behind it that obviously was fucking shit on.
Yeah, but it's a gift. And you want to give it to your granddaughter. You want to... So I hate the whole purity ball, all that stuff. So
plus that shit's probably fucking pawned.
Fucking creepy that grandma is saying don't get me wrong, that fucking shit's weird. I want this ring back so that my oldest son can give it to my granddaughter to ask her to promise to be a virgin. No.
Yeah, that's weird, don't get me wrong, but that shit's probably pawned. I think she's giving them too much credit that it's stuck around all this time. They were probably like, ooh, thanks, good old Tom.
I'm still mad about the fact that...
You guys got good old Tom up there? No?
No, we don't have good old Tom. We have Carl's Furniture, though, and the very, very sexual commercials that he does. No,
we had a different one, too. I'm trying to remember what the other one was. I don't know, but some of them are really bad.
But no, like, Grandma needs to stop policing her granddaughter's vagina.
Grandma needs to get a hobby.
Oh, for sure. Ugh. It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. Yeah, so you know what? No, you cannot ask for it back, you crazy old bat.
Damn Q-tip. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What is going on?
This is one of the Carl's commercials. People in bed together with a baby.
Start out so little.
What?
Hold on, that's not even the right one.
It's for furniture or it's for pawning shit.
No, it's for furniture. But they have this commercial, and it's this lady singing like, "Ooh yeah," and it's the first time I heard it was on the radio, and I was kind of like, what? Um,
See the good old Tom's commercial. My favorite one is this woman. It looks like somebody filmed it with a home video camera from 1994.
okay.
And she's this older woman, and she's a terrible actress. And she's like, when my Fred died, he left me with no life insurance or whatever. And she's like, but I found all this old jewelry he gave to me, blah, 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 whatever. And then at one point, she goes like this. She looks up and she goes, thank you, Fred. And then the long, awkward pause. Thanks, good old Tom.
I don't remember.
And she's holding a little poodle dog with bugged out eyes. That's like the whole time is like this woman's a fucking psycho and is gonna eat my turds.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Oh yeah. Anyway, you got a fanfic pick this week?
I do.
Sorry for yawning.
It's called Never Let Go by Orphan Account and Winchester Steric. So we have a Supernatural and Teen Wolf fan. It's a Teen Wolf fic. It's a zombie verse. So like there's a zombie apocalypse and yeah, it's a decent story. I'm rereading it actually now. Yeah.
So there was one thing I wanted to talk about. So last week's Walking Dead and Rick's exit.
Yes.
If you haven't watched it, then don't listen to this because I'm going to spoil it. But a couple questions and a couple statements, and I'll go quick because I know we're running a little long, and there's stuff I want to get to watch tonight. So, did you feel cheated about the way it ended?
No.
Do you think that it would have been worse if they did kill him? Like he kind of had to stay alive? A lot of people said they would have felt cheated if they did kill him. Like he's gone through too much shit to die now.
Yeah, I mean, I think because of the way that they kept like all the flashbacks and I feel, and the fact that they've been hyping up his exit, I feel like killing him would have been kind of the easy way out and very expected. So I'm okay with the way that they did it.
Do you think the 3 TV movies that he's going to star in is going to be weird? Think it's just AMC looking for more money on this franchise, trying to milk it dry?
I don't know. I mean, I think we kind of have to see where they go, because why is there, what is Jadis's deal? Because that's the other thing too. Does that mean Garbage Can Ann is gone too?
Yes. Yeah, she's going to be in these movies, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, because she's going to be off with Rick. So, like, what's this A and a B nonsense? And who are these people with the helicopters? So I'm glad that they're going to, like, tie that kind of stuff up.
Well, wasn't that the person that talked to the helicopter person? Wasn't that the person that came and talked to, what's her name? And brought the records? Remember the records? I'll have to look back. I'll look back and get the info. We'll talk about it. And the last... Oh, go ahead.
But, I mean, I like... I don't know. I think it'll be okay with... And it'll give them a way to bring him back if necessary.
Mm-hmm. And the last question I'm going to ask you, did you feel like not putting Lori or Carl in the hallucinations was a mistake? Did you think it was kind of bullshit he didn't see either of them? Because a lot of people were bitching and moaning about that. And the new showrunner, Angela Kang?
Yes.
Gave a really, really good explanation of why he didn't see them, and
Okay.
I completely agree with the direction she took.
What's the
But
reason?
I don't know how you feel about it.
I wasn't even thinking about it, to be perfectly honest. I do.
So she's.
Hold on,
go ahead.
before you do that, I do really love that Shane was like, "How's my daughter?" and Rick was like, "You're a dick, but she's good."
Yeah,
Like acknowledging finally that
Yeah.
Judith is not his.
yeah,
I really like that, and I like that they, I think, and I haven't read Angela Kang's answer, but I think the key people they brought back were there, and they served a purpose to help him get through and get back to his family.
very good.
Oh, is that what she said?
I'll read you the specifics, but
Okay.
you're pretty much there. So she said, creatively, I felt that Rick's hallucinations, these dreams that he kept having, Shane, Herschel, Sasha, they're giving him specific things he needs in the moment to keep going. Shane's giving him this primal courage. Herschel reminds him of the heart of everything, and Sasha imparts some wisdom and gives him the bigger picture and keeps him looking for his family. I think, but she goes on to say, but I think if we were to see Laurie and Carl in the afterlife, he might just want to stop because he's found what he's looking for. He's found his home. His brain won't even allow him to see them because he has to keep going for his family. He has to keep going for the family he still has. So that's the heady part of it. And we really need people to understand it, but that was our thinking behind why he didn't see one of the two of them or both of them.
And
I agree with that completely. I think you're
definitely.
right. If he would have gotten what he wanted, he just would have fallen asleep and died.
I also think too that it was smart because, yes, he loved Lori, but him and Lori weren't in the best of places when she died. And
Yeah.
truly, I think that he had a hallucination of Michonne as well at the end.
Well, right. He saw everybody that was still alive.
But that's the thing. I think Michonne is more his home than Lori was.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Did you know that was also Maggie's last episode?
Mm-hmm. For now, they're saying.
We'll see.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Judith taking on the Carl role?
I like it.
Yeah, I think
I like it. I think it'll be cool.
I think tonight's episode's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I definitely want to talk about it first thing next episode.
Okay.
So, all right, that's pretty much all I got. As always, places you can find us. The Twitter, A&J Have No Ideas. Our email is aprilandjhavenoideas@gmail.com. We're on Facebook, April and J Have No Ideas. And you can find us anywhere you download fine podcasts. iTunes, Pocket Casts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. Also, we would really appreciate it if you took some time to give us a rating or a review on iTunes. Just helps us gain more followers and get our podcast out to a wider audience.
Yeah, and, maybe help us get any ideas.
And help us get some ideas.
Yeah.
So, also, you can leave us a voicemail if you'd like to do that. And our phone number at Google Voice is, I never have it up and ready to go, 475-212-5457. Anything you leave will be played. But again, it's good for us because it gives us 2 minutes to think about what you said and respond back.
So please, next week, come with your questions. What do you need advice on? Have two unqualified people give you advice. That will probably be terrible.
Yeah, 2 people who can't even get a fucking podcast up on time. I would love to give you advice to your crucial problems in your life.
All right. Well, on that note, I've been April.
And I've been Jay.
And that was a better idea.
It was better than the last two.
Hey, I saved that second to last one. Last week was just... I was tired.